Columbus, Ohio. For much of the season, Ohio State has relied on one man to provide its offensive production. There are two problems with that approach. 1. That player is a low-post scorer, which forces the offense to spend time trying to simply find ways to just get the ball in his hands. 2. That low-post player is averaging 3.5 fouls per game and has fouled out of 4 games already this season. When Kaleb Wesson leaves the floor, Ohio State's offense usually leaves with him. Over the past 4 games, the Buckeyes have found ways to generate offense outside of Wesson, but none of those have been consistent enough to rely on. Wesson may be their best player, but that doesn't matter if they can't get him the ball or he's sitting on the bench. But there is one player who has shown flashes to potentially be the perimeter option the Knicks desperately need. With Kaleb out, somebody has to fill that spot. Kaleb Wesson, who registered 15 points and 10 rebounds in the win, said, "Kaleb's such a big part of our offense, and when that piece comes out, somebody has to hit shots." Luther Muhammad I led Ohio State in its 74-70 win over Penn State on Thursday night with a stat line of 20 points, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. He made all 8 of his free throw attempts and played 38 minutes without a single turnover. That is what Muhammad is capable of, but the problem is he doesn't always do it. The last time he reached the 20-point mark, he followed it up with 3 points on only 5 shots. He's only averaging 7.6 shots per game, but makes 45% of them and 46% of his threes. He doesn't lack confidence, but sometimes he has to be reminded that what he brings to the table is a necessity and not a bonus. "Sometimes I pass up a shot that I should take and I don't," Muhammad said. "They just tell me to shoot the ball sometimes. Just playing within the team and not trying to go out your way to get a bucket. Just staying within the offense. If you have a shot, take it. Just making the right reads and playing the right way." Muhammad is without a doubt Ohio State's most talented guard, but teams this year seem more focused on his defense. He excels on that end as well and usually draws the assignment of the opposing team's best perimeter player. But he's developed a mindset that invites that type of competition. Penn State's Josh Reeves may have ended the game with 20 points, but that didn't stop Muhammad from trash-talking. "At the times it felt necessary. I'm a freshman, this is my first time playing at this level, and I'm just very excited," Muhammad said. "I want that test, I want that challenge, I want someone to push me to bring the best out of me every game. It was a great experience." Head coach Chris Holtmann said that, unlike some of the other young players, Muhammad doesn't struggle with his confidence on the court. He isn't surprised by his production this season even as a freshman. Muhammad has started in all but one game this season, and they recruited him with a full understanding that he'd be an important piece from day one. They knew he'd play right away because of both talent and need at his position. Holtmann stated that right now Muhammad is the only guard with the ability and play style that would allow him to consistently make plays for himself and others. He added that Dwayne Washington Jr., who added 9 points off the bench, has the potential to get there, but that it comes more natural to Muhammad. "He is our guy right now that has the ability to go get something, and sometimes our other guys can struggle with that," Holtmann said. "It's not exactly who they are as players. Right now he can go get one and at least get a good look. That's why we try to get him in some of those situations." For Muhammad, the challenge isn't his ability or his confidence level. His biggest challenge will be his willingness to consistently look for his shot. He's only taken at least 10 or more shots attempts in 5 games this season, and that will need to change if Ohio State wants to continue its winning ways this month. Teams know the Buckeyes want to play through Kaleb Wesson. If they can keep him to just 2 shots attempts like the Nittany Lions did, opponents will go home satisfied. "That's what you need," Holtmann said. "There's going to be certain teams that are going to eliminate how many times Kaleb can touch the ball. We have to have other guys make plays.